Hi everyone, it's Michael here with another episode of First Play, the series where we take a look at games for the first time and discuss design. Today we're playing Race the Sun. I've seen a few posts about this game, and so I figured it'd be worth checking out. Also wanted something a little bit more action-based this week, a little bit shorter, and get to play a few times and reflect on what's going on here. So this game's made by two brothers under the studio name Flippfly, and let's check it out here. So this is the main menu. There's a lot kind of going on here. I don't even know what this monkey is up in the left corner, but kind of checked out the options quickly just to adjust the sound a bit. I think that's the first thing I'm always going to be doing with these videos. Cranked up the visuals. I was surprised that the quality was on the fastest by default, but pumped it up, so we'll see what that does. And took a look at the controls, so looks like I used the arrow keys and space, and so that's all I've done so far. So the only kind of thing I know about this game is I think you're in a ship and you're trying to dodge buildings as you're trying to go as far as you can, so kind of an endless runner sort of vibe to it, but a little different. So not too sure. I mean, there's all these different options, but I'm assuming I want to race the sun, so I'm gonna click that first and see what's going on. Race the sun. Whoa, there was some text there which I couldn't read. Okay, left, right to steer, so there is some tutorial. I'm assuming I want these blue things. Oh, I wasn't hitting some of them. There we go. I see the sun in the background. So far, so good. Pretty. It reminds me a lot of what was that? Game back in the 90s. I want to say like Sky Road or something. That was a pretty awesome game. Whoa, that was pretty cool. So when you turn really sharp, you do the little flippy thing, I guess. Haven't used up or down or space yet. I'm gonna see if space lets me jump. Nope. Oh, this is like a bonus round, I guess. I think it was called Sky Road. Anyway, it was pretty awesome. You basically had these little platforms and you navigated the ship back and forth. Oh, there was a message that flashed up on the screen, but I did not see what it was. Just down. Submitting score. So I guess there's a leaderboard. Whoa. Okay, so there's a leaderboard. I got some level up things. It looks like, though, they disappeared because I was looking at my score on the left. So I'm not too sure what those are, if I can get them back. Play 2 rounds, travel a distance, clear 2 regions. Leaderboard. Okay, so there's daily leaderboards, all time. That's pretty cool. And where am I? I can jump back to previous days. I can scroll with the mouse wheel, I guess, or drag. Kind of nice to know where I am. I'm pretty sure I'm pretty far down on this list. I'm also surprised that there's a separate screen for the leaderboard instead of just using this space in the middle here. So anyhow, let me retry. I missed some message in the beginning. Okay, rodents is... I can't read that text. It's too small. Or goes away too quickly. So... Okay, so I'm not sure what any of the other keys do. Ooh. Okay, so I can hit things without dying. And I am a little concerned that it's not this, which is distracting me. Oh, here, these are your tasks. Unlock new abilities. Okay. Unlock level 2. Energy. Okay, gives me more daylight. Stay in the light. Okay. let me just check. Oh, and then the little monkey is blinking now. I wonder if that means I'm connected to their servers? Okay. Whoops. I'm back. So, a few lessons learned. I've been using the Shadow Play feature of the NVIDIA graphics card I have, and it's pretty awesome. It's pretty convenient, but it's not always 100% clear when you're recording, though they have the little indicator in the top right, but I find that sometimes it sticks around, and it had created a new directory, and so I didn't see the video in the directory that I had been looking at, so I was confused. So I was recording, which is why you have video content before of me starting to play the game. Unfortunately, before I checked, I reset the game thinking that I would be having to start over. So, but that's all right. I will just continue to play again and hopefully catch the little message I missed. But we're gonna go for take 2 here. But again, I'm hoping I've submitted some feedback to the Shadow Play people. I'm like, just put in the window that you are recording something at that time and like where it is and stuff, because you know, if you don't trust the little status indicator in the top right, or that you don't even know where it's going, then it can be a little frustrating to keep track of. So anyway, more user interface stuff, but yeah, still have no idea what the monkey is in the top left, and it's black now. So let's just jump back into the game and concentrate on that. So rodents of unusual size, something something something. So there was the tip before at the end of the last level. It said I want to stay in the light, so I'll be on the lookout for shadows. I don't think I've seen it yet. And again, I still don't know what, if any of the other keys do anything. Maybe I just have to unlock abilities. Right now it just looks like I'm dodging. But I think that'll be the interesting thing as I progress, and seeing what gets unlocked is this notion of the sun that makes it different from some of these types of games in the past. So there, I was behind the mountain, and there's a shadow. I guess maybe as the sun sets too, I have... Oh, here's the bonus level, and I'm not paying attention, of course. You really have to move over quick to get all those. But I guess as the sun sets, there might be more shadows, I guess. Oh, and like with the windmill. It popped up something again. I'm guessing it's warning me about the shadows, and not too sure. But yeah, that city region seems like it's going to be difficult, and where you have to really keep the sun in your sights. But I'm wondering, you know, and I guess that's part of the energy thing I saw before I reset the game, was seeing, you know, another power up here to collect or something that puts the sun back up a bit, so that you can, I guess, trying to keep going for longer. So far so good. Probably gonna get tired of that first section after a while, but part of that's my fault, as I reset the game. Oh! So I guess that's a tricky, interesting point there. The power-up things, which give you a few extra points, I don't know if they do anything else besides points, are behind the mountain. So I'm assuming you probably actually don't want to get them, because they're going to slow you down by going behind the mountain versus just staying to the left. So now I'm going to avoid the... Oh! Crap. I wonder how you... I really don't know if there's a way to slow you down or not intentionally, but... Alright, touch this momentarily, reverse time, and extend the fading daylight. Okay. Solar power, that's the shadow. So this is kind of where we were. That's fine. We learned some things. Clear 2 regions with no collisions in 1 round. Okay, so if I get past the Windmill City area, that'll give me these 3 bonus points. It's kind of is a common theme in a lot of games these ways. These kind of objectives, and certain ones give you more points than others, and you level up. I think it works pretty well. It's an interesting twist to just the standard achievements, and like, you know, you complete one and a new one comes in, so you kind of always have a variety of stuff you're looking for. I've seen this in quite a few games, but I think it works pretty well. I don't think they exist. I wonder if that quote changes like every day. So even though the menu is a little confusing here, I'm going to avoid this big mountain this time again. So even though I was a little confused at first by the initial menu, oh, here's an energy thing, which of course I missed. It was mentioning the world creator or something, so I guess you can create your own levels, and that's always a big plus. Plus for me helps to really extend the life of a game beyond, you know, your initial playthrough. You can have that user-generated content. I always remember like playing Lode Runner way back when. That was kind of one of the first games to have a level editor, and really extended its life for a long time. I don't know when that series will make a comeback, but it certainly had many iterations. I think the ones in the 90s by Sierra were really the best. But yeah. There's just a building in the way. I should be paying a little bit more attention instead of reminiscing about the past. But oh, I'm already at level 3. Collect 5 tris to increase your multiplier. Oh, okay. So I guess in addition to the 100 points I'll be getting now, I'll be getting multipliers here. Now, see, this is where I would have expected this knowledge thing to come first, because it was saying like collect 5 tris, and it hasn't explained what a tris is yet. But that's kind of a minor thing. Tris are blue pyramid shapes. Yeah. You know that points are what you really want out of life. Exactly. Travel a distance. Now I know in some of these games too, like they'll have the objectives on the screen, and you know, you'll see how much farther of a distance you have to travel. That's kind of really cool when games do that. Too, I don't think they have that here. We'll see. It doesn't have. It doesn't have my actual progress within the level for that achievement, but that would be an interesting plus, because then it gives me an idea of how close I am to achieve that. Okay, so I saw there too, I hit something and the multiplier reset. That's another pretty common game scheme. It looked like something was actually in the wall there. And there's pyramids on top of the walls too, so there's gotta be some way. Multiplier. Oh, of course I missed that. I'm trying to like press space or something. There's gotta be some way that I can jump. Alright, so that gives me a speed boost. I didn't see the sun. Oh yeah, the sun kicks back up in the sky, man. That's pretty cool. All those just little effect additions and sound effects and things make a big difference. So, there we go. Daylight extended. That's pretty cool. But yeah, still no idea how to do anything besides just move left and right. Oh no, I'm not falling for that again. Oh, so my multiplier. So a lot of games have your multiplier reset down to 0. I just lost. I just went down from like 3 to 2 or something. So that was interesting. That's a different sort of choice. So I thought this was a big city before. I guess maybe I went a different way slightly. Whoa! That surprised me. Alright, that was pretty cool. Jump. Ah, here we go. Collect this pickup, then use the action button to jump. Useful for clearing. And I wonder if I get it, if it's like I guess it's a one-time use thing. I'll see. You're meeting to your death by hitting the share button. Okay, yeah. Like this will start a team relay run and share your progress with others. Team relay. The question is now, where is the share button? Yeah, see, I don't see where I am on the leaderboard. If I go just... Oh no, there I am, just me. That wasn't there before though, so that was maybe... I don't know. Interesting. Okay, so let's try another time here or two. Oh, there's the jump one. Oh no, see I'm in a... Okay, this is a bad tunnel because I'm losing tons of speed. So I guess I'm starting in... I was gonna comment, I was trying to figure out, I guess I'm starting in a different region now since I completed them before. I would hope that's the case. Unless it's actually just really randomly generated each time, but I'm not really sure. It's hard to say. Without close inspection. There's this little like line segment on the left-hand side. I'm guessing that's for some status indicator. Maybe when I get the jump power up or something in the future, but it's just a little weird that it's kind of hanging out there on its own right now. Oh, yeah, there's the jump. So, see, I would expect that that line would only show up when... Oh, I can jump really high. That's pretty cool. The line would only show up when I have the power up. Like, now it's just sitting there. It's just distracting. It doesn't tell me anything. So, just have it appear when I've got the power up to make it more distinct. Oh, that was close. I thought I might have hit that building. Oh, let's try to go for the jump power up. Okay, so now I have to raise the sun. Really should have tried to go to the right. Okay, gotta jump. Alright, this is getting a lot more interesting now that I'm unlocking power-ups. It's another interesting way of games kind of gating complexity is having the tutorials and then like as you level up with these mechanics to unlock new abilities and things. There we go. And then there's the actual jump. Ramp. Oh, can I go on top? Yes, that's pretty cool. Oh. Okay, I'm pretty happy that I can just like surf on the top of the buildings like that. I'm getting pretty close to the end here. This part really reminds me of that Skyrim game. I'll have to look up a link to that. I'll post it down below. Oh, I don't have a jump. Oh, so close. Magnet attachment. Equip this attachment to make yourself a tiny bit more attractive. Allows you to grab pickups at interesting distance. If only it was that simple. We would create the world of race every... Okay. I wonder if they manually created or if it's just a randomly generated thing. That'd be interesting. Ah, configure ship. So now I can add my abilities and stuff. That's pretty cool. It'd be cool if the actual ship changed somehow to indicate with the different power-ups I have. Those sorts of little details are always kind of fun. But yeah, sometimes like it can be risky to not have more complexity in the beginning because you know the first few runs it's just the same thing. I don't necessarily see that potential of what's coming, and so I think that's an important game design perspective is make sure in the first 5-10 minutes that you've got that the player can see that complexity rising. Now I restarted, so that skews my perspective a bit, and that's shame on me. But I do I think getting to the like energy pickup after I want to say after level 1. I feel like I got it after level 2. I'm not too sure, but that adds another goal for me to go for. And I'm not sure why they gated the multiplier and just didn't have that in the beginning, because that's a really common mechanic to have multipliers for picking things up. So it seems a little weird that that just wouldn't be there by default, because it seems pretty obvious what's going on the top left. That I'm collecting these things, it's increasing multiplier, I'm going to score more points. So, alright. So I think this is going to be my last round for the day. bird. I wonder if I slow down more if I'm turning sharply versus not. Since there's no kind of speedometer or anything, I can't tell. But at least not easily. I was hoping that would last a little longer. You know what? Let's just play one more. It's a good sign, right? Player wants to play more. So we'll see how far we get. So this part looks the same. I wonder if it's based on your level, what section you start at. Okay, not. Oh, interesting. So there's a little meter. Oh, yes, jumping up. I guess if I could go on there. So the little back part of my ship that's white, triangles, is actually like a sunlight meter, I guess. Because it was depleting down, like flashing red when, there we go, jump. When I was behind the mountain there, or in the tunnel, rather. I'm going to pay a little bit more attention to the music this time, too. It seems like it builds up bit by bit as you go through, or it might just be the particular point of the track. Not sure. Oh, can I not have... I guess I can't carry two power-ups even if they're the same type? That's a little frustrating. I'm just going to jump over these. I wonder if I can hit the windmill in midair. Ah. Alright, so the sun's here. I want to keep the sun in my view. Just jump through these buildings. Alright, apparently I need to practice a bit more. Though it is much more difficult to think about these things and discuss them while playing, but multiplier upgrader. Okay, that's cool. New level. There are many things that can only be earned by completing tasks. See, this would be a good like first tip too, because then it tells the player, yeah, keep going, you'll get more stuff. So, and then I guess I have to add. Oh, decals. That'll be cool. I guess it's just a native ability that, like, my multiplier increases. So, alright! And that is Race the Sun. So this is pretty cool, and it looks like there's a lot more to offer here. I wonder if this workshop's tied into the Steam one too. And there looks like some other thing that's still locked, but I might continue playing this a little bit more later, but thanks for joining me today for another episode of First Play.